2 men on, 2 out, inside. A short distance between home plate and the backstop here. And in Little League Baseball, the pitcher has to get in and cover that plate. We have seen some runners retired here in World Series games because it'll sometimes come off that wall and slap back into the screen. You can see the distance right there. Not too much for a catcher to get back and retrieve the ball if it gets by.
Canadian team right now hoping that Robert Piercy will do what he's done to get him here, and that is retain his composure, get a key out. It may be simply that the first 2 hitters we saw hit home runs might be a little bit better than him, but if he gets this out, they are still in the game.
Foul back, and he's ahead of the count now.
You make a good point about the catcher, Brent, because what happens is that many times, as important as your middle infielders are, and of course Casey Stengel used to talk about the strength up the middle, Donnie Burke behind the plate, he can't let the ball get by him. We've seen so many years, a lot of pass balls, a lot of semi-wild pitches because catcher not able to get the glove on the ball.
2 balls and 2 strikes with runners for Chinese Taipei on at third and second base. 2 out and 2 in on back-to-back home runs to start this bottom of the first inning. Very close. The crowd wanted to call that time, and so did Piercy.
Well, Danny Denton behind the plate said thigh. I think in the American or National League this might be a strike, but just a little bit low, very close. So just as it is in the major leagues, the strike zone that matters is the umpires.
Now 3-2. Into shallow center field. It'll score 2 as it bounces past the center fielder, and Chinese Taipei goes up 4-0.
Chris Cadigan trying to catch this ball because he knows if it drops with the runners going with 2 outs, both of them are going to score. If it gets by him, does put another runner in scoring position, but it was a ball I think emotionally he felt he had to catch, and because of that, both runs score, and also you have a runner down at second. In history.
Slaps one to the third baseman. Throw along, and Roy Mugford, the pinch hitter,
that's right, I'll take
retired.
that back. Should have been Robert Grant. He would have liked to put the ball in play like that. They play a little bit shallower here, mainly because of 60 feet. Not that far to run, so you want to get the ball a little bit quicker. And if you play third base for Chinese Taipei, you have to have good reflexes, and you have to have a good, strong arm.
And the Canadian youngster starts to signal pitches as a ground ball off the third baseman, recovers in time to force the runner for the second out.
Well, Tang again exhibiting what I almost always exhibit, and that is heads-up play. Knocked it down. Tough ball to handle because it's slicing away from it, but does get the glove on it and immediately knows he has a force at third. What does he do? Tags third base, and you have an out. I have a chance to do games for the Orioles, Brent, with authority to first base. Great reflexes just to catch it.
And this is third baseman Ting, who in his last couple at bats has squared off. In fact, his last time out, he beat out a bunt single. He also singled to center field. He has scored 2 runs here. One of the things you notice about the young men from Taipei is how capable they are at executing the fundamentals. I know that Jim Palmer has talked about it, but it's just a tribute to all their coaches that the way they drill these youngsters.
Well, they're fundamentally sound, but they're also taught the proper fundamentals. I mean, you can work. Practice makes perfect, but I'm a firm believer of practicing the fundamentals the right way makes you closer to being perfect. And we've seen in years past, if they don't do that, last year we saw somebody swinging a breaking ball, coach at third base, the manager said, "You're not keeping your head in," took him out of the lineup right there. Now, maybe that's what it takes. I think in the United States, we would say that's a little bit extreme.
Line drive, base hit off the third baseman's glove. And Taipei with the first 2 hitters on base hits.
Well, the Canadian coach talked about the impressive bat speed. Wait for the ball to come to you. Hit it hard. He hits it so hard that Brett Curry at third can't even get his glove on it. Third base, a very reactive position.
Very friendly people, very anxious to please, and want to do everything just perfect.
Well, thanks for a job well done. Back to you, Brett.
All right, Julie, and on the second pitch, a strike getting away from the catcher. And that allowed Wang Shunwei to get to second base on the pass ball, and the count is 1 ball and 1 strike on Teng-Shi Yang, the third baseman. Runner on at second now, and nobody out. And here's where Chinese Taipei will put on some pressure. There he is yelling in what the pitch is. Went for the bunt, missed it, and it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Teng the other day laying down a great bunt. Ball getting there a little bit quicker today. You saw on the pass ball the advancement of the runner. Another way that they will try to pressure them defensively. Got a good jump and just took off when the ball got by the catcher.
There he is yelling in what he's looking at. Foul it off, and he's out on strike 3. Catcher was shaken up on the play, and the runner dashing into third base. Was this or was this not a foul ball?
Let's see if this is a foul ball. I don't think so.
No, I think he just missed it. I thought it was a foul ball the way it came off the catcher, but it is not.
Shot.
He misses it on that shot, and that allows the runner to move up to third base on